Today we're going to show you how to install the rev limiter Crashpad gauges, gauge pods and gauges. For context, I've already got the gauges working beforehand. I've already got like sensors for oil pressure, and I'm still on the factory ECU, and I'm naturally aspirated, so I'm going to also hook up the AFR and boost gauges, but they're not going to show anything yet. We cut some holes, and these guys pretty much fit in. They're a little weird. Let's see. But I think, I don't know, we keep cutting the hole bigger, it doesn't get deeper in. We used a little Dremel bit like this guy, and then some bigger sanding bits like these. And you're gonna want, yeah, don't poison yourself because it's gonna get stinky. Here's these, and so like if you're on the driver's side, this is the angle you get. It's really good. Passenger side, they're all like facing away from you. Super cool. I was just using the random things from each of the gauges what they came with, but I'm gonna instead and long term use the ones that Adams from Rev Limiter supplied. This is a mess. Okay, there we go. It's a lot cleaner. I even vacuumed a little bit. Now it's time to start doing some wiring. So I have this really pretty version of the wiring diagram here that I drew, and then I have this sloppy version. Everything's taken out that needs to be out, even the seat here, so I can get under there, underwear. Everything's good to go, except you'll notice here there's this little bracket that was behind all of this that's gonna have to come out still. Check it out, very professional setup. I've got some sandpaper. It is 800 grit. And I'm going to just lightly sand the faces of these so that they adhere to the spray paint. And then we have this satin, black, Rust-Oleum, wood, metal, plastic, whatever. Yo, check this out. Oh my god. You see that? Oh, dang. Yeah, that one, you see a little red? That's spooky. Yeah, this guy was in the way, and there's a screw that goes here that faces backwards, like this. And you can't get it, there's no chance you can put a screwdriver in there, because it butts up against this. What I did is, I did this. You take the drill bit thing, and you put it on a small vice grips, and really force it. The screw fought me the entire way, so be ready for that. Behold, a homemade wiring harness. So alright, so the gauge cups, they're painted. They're okay. They're kind of orange peely, kind of weird, but I think they're going to be fine in the sun and after they cure overnight and whatever. Anyways, on the backs here, we've got these lovely bracket things. I've cut them all. We cut them all with the angle grinder to be the appropriate lengths for each gauge that goes in that hole. So should be good. Now the boost gauge that's going to go here, it doesn't unplug all the wires out the back, so the entire harness is going to snake through here, and then we're going to put the boost gauge in, then we're going to snake the whole harness through the car. Even we're doing fun little things here so that the radio will be able to just plug the harness directly in onto these, and like we took this was from a radiator fan, and we're going to be able to plug straight into our ground and our dimmer. It's so cool. Here's my crash pad. You can see glorious little gauges, and you can see all these wires coming down and coming around, coming down there and up there. Look at these. Look at that. And you better believe the radio side is ready to receive these. We spent 2 days building this harness and, cutting holes and prepping this so that installation at this point should be pretty easy and straightforward. Okay, everyone, the harness is pulled all the way through. Everything's connected on the radio, and I reconnected the battery, so I'm going to turn the key to ignition to see if everything lights up. Oh, poo. Wow. 14.7, is that true? I'm not sure, but, and it's not flashing in real life, it's just in the camera. Okay, I've got my dimmer switch in place the way I wanted it. It's not the sexiest thing in the world, but it's decent, and it's very hard to tell. You can see on the radio, bright, dim. Alright, we're putting the silicone on, and we're almost done with this whole thing. It's just such a project. Don't expect to do it in one weekend. Right now it's like 11 p.m. and I'm hoping to have my car ready to drive to work tomorrow. We did it. We're here. It's in there. So now I turn the key. You can see all the gauges spin up, and let's see, we can pick some colors. Apparently we can pick blue. There we go. And also you'll see my dimmer. Pretend you can tell the difference. Yeah, so here we are. Everything seems to work, and I'm very excited. I might take it on a test drive. Alright, I went on a test drive and I'm back, and it was awesome. Here, you can see oil temperature. We got up to 70. Obviously there's no boost right now. AFR, the wideband's not hooked up. The boost gauge, you do see it move just a little as I go through the gears, and oil pressure, I guess, shuts to 0 when the car's off, but it was working. And it was all awesome, and the dimmer worked. I'm very happy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Everything you saw in the video has actually happened about a year ago as of editing. And now you can see, check it out. I got the thingy, and ooh, and look, we got the friggin' braces mod. And so hopefully, I got through my editor's block in my head, and I'll show you Mega Squirt, and then I'll show you installing Supercharger or something, and then eventually I'll post videos with the noises it makes. Goodbye.